Dan Tortora here of Wake Up Call, and we are here inside of Chick-fil-A in Cicero, 7916 Brewerton Rd in Cicero, New York. And of course, this is the first Chick-fil-A that ever came to Central New York, and we are here for The Light Between Us, which is our monthly series that celebrates the team members and spreads positivity throughout not only this community, but throughout the world by the message and wherever you are watching and listening to it from. My special guest today is Allison Tanton of Chick-fil-A Cicero. Allison, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
And we're here to shake your hand and,
yes.
say hello. So what can you say about kind of how you got here and how this all came to be? I heard a little bit of the story off the air, but how you ended up at Chick-fil-A.
So back in August of 2025, I was looking for something to add to my routine. I'd recently stopped playing my sports at school and needed something to just get me going for the school year and have more of a routine than I had. And so I was looking for a job, and Chick-fil-A was one of my first thoughts. I thought like I'd been there all the time. Everyone was always so nice and like welcoming. And so I thought might as well apply to Chick-fil-A. And I applied and got the interview, and then went on to get the job, and here I am.
How much did your aunt have to do with nudging you toward Chick-fil-A?
I honestly did not tell her about my interview until after I got the job.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I told Jimmer when we were sitting there, like, my aunt actually works for you, and he's like, oh, I know. And I'm like, oh, I did not know that. And so, yeah.
Who's your aunt?
Kim O'Brien.
Kim O'Brien.
Yes.
So you did this on your own.
Yes.
Interviewed without her knowing, and then you told her. Did you tell her after you got the job or after the first interview?
I think I told her after the first interview. I think it was.
What did Kim say?
She said, "Oh, you should tell him that I did his van." I was like, "Oh, okay, perfect."
Yeah, and he was talking about Speed Pro. So the Bill's Mafia van was done by your aunt.
Yes, it was.
Which is one of the coolest things that I've ever seen. It's got Jim Kelly on one side, Josh Allen on the other, and I would imagine that the Bill's Mafia loves when they see Jimmer come to town.
Yeah.
So what does that mean to you that, you know, what your aunt worked on is an everyday positive and essentially the party wagon that we see here at Chick-fil-A Cicero?
I think it's just amazing because it's just something that goes around and everyone's like, oh yeah, and then everyone's just lifted up by it.
Have you ever asked her to make anything for you?
Actually, when we were little, she made us Johnny Pop shirts, and we got to wear them all the time.
Now, what's the significance of the Johnny Pop?
To be honest, I don't recall. I think it was just like a fun little, here's your happy Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she would just make you stuff?
Oh yeah.
If your aunt could wrap your car with anything, what would you want Kim to wrap your car in?
Maybe just like a plain pink.
Plain pink?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's pretty jolly.
Would you want to have like your name on it? Would you have a slogan?
Ooh,
or no?
I don't think so. I think just
pink.
Oh yeah.
Okay. If you switched with Jimmer and you got the Bill's Mafia van and he got your pink vehicle, how do you think Jimmer would respond?
I would hope he would be excited to have a pink car. I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah, I think he would tell you he'd drive it for an hour and then he'd be in it for an hour and then give me back my Bill's Mafia.
Yeah, probably.
He likes the Bills too much.
Yeah.
So, what's it been like working for Jimmer Szatkowski, the owner-operator of Chick-fil-A Cicero?
It's been amazing. Every day is something new. We're always so busy, and it just makes things flow. Everyone is always so like excited. Like we're all excited to see each other and be friends. And I love working for Jimmer. It's just a nice community, and we're all like family. So.
You said that you're all like family. Some places say family, but they don't mean it. Why is this not just a word?
I mean family. Everyone's always willing to help each other. If we're in a rush, it's always like, hey, do you mind? Yes, I'm on it. I got you. Or like we just fill in the gaps for each other. And even outside of work, sometimes I've hung out with people outside of work, and it's a fun time. Yeah.
When you come in here, do you feel like this team at Chick-fil-A Cicero, that they are themselves? It's not like putting on, it's just like, hey, this is who we are.
Oh yeah. There's never like a dull or fake moment. Everyone is just so pure and excited to be here. It's never, I don't think I've ever met someone that doesn't want to be here.
So how does it help you on your journey in life to be around positive people that aren't fake and that are consistent with you?
It definitely makes coming to work a lot easier. There's never, like, I don't ever feel like I don't want to come to work. I actually offer to come to work a lot more, and it just makes coming to work so exciting.
So you said even when you're not at work, you're offering to come in.
Mm-hmm.
And being here, like your first day, because you started, what, about 5 months ago?
Yes.
Bring me into your first day, what you remember about day one at Chick-fil-A Cicero.
Day one, I met my trainer, Ari. She's amazing. I love her to this day. She was excited, and like we were just so excited to work with each other. She sat me down, laid out everything for me, and just step by step how I would go, and it was smooth from there.
So, how quickly did you feel like you got a hang of it, and you were just kind of like, all right, training's over, I got this? Like, how fast did that happen?
So it definitely took a couple, I would say like 2 shifts after my training was over. I was so nervous about not being able to do everything by myself. But after like 1 or 2 shifts, I had it down, and it was just routine and just flow from there.
One of the things that we always hear whenever somebody says thank you is that at Chick-fil-A you say my pleasure.
Yes.
Why do you mean my pleasure and you don't just say it?
I always mean my pleasure because it's nice to see that people who come to Chick-fil-A get what they deserve. They get the service and just proper way of the food being made and given to them. And I just think it's good to make sure they've given everything that they come in for.
Working at Chick-fil-A and at Chick-fil-A Cicero, which I think is a step above Chick-fil-A because of Jimmer and the team here, when you're working for Chick-fil-A Cicero and you're a part of the team and the guest service is important, what has that taught you about how you treat other people when you work for a place that cares so much about good guest service, great guest service?
I think it definitely means that you should always be the best you can be for somebody, and even if you're going through a rough time, you just gotta like get out of that and just be upbringing for someone, no matter what the circumstances are, and just be kind to everyone, no matter what.
So what's your story, your come up? Let's go a little bit into the history of Allison Tanton. Just what can you say about maybe your childhood, favorite memories, things that stick out to you that helped today to make you who you are?
Well, I grew up with very good parents. My parents taught me that no matter what you're doing behind closed doors, make sure it's always good, and if no one's watching you, you still do the best you can. And
it's called integrity.
Yeah, they taught me integrity at a young age, and that to always be on your A game and just keep your grades up, be kind to everybody because you never know what's going on at their house. And some people might act the way they do because something's going on at home, and that shouldn't affect how you treat them.
Well, it sounds like you have amazing parents.
Oh yeah.
What are their names?
Melissa O'Brien and Daniel Tanton.
So Melissa and Daniel. What do you want to say to Mom and Dad if they're watching right now?
Thank you for always believing in me and teaching me to be organized and outgoing and striving to be the best I can.
So for you, with all that positive and all those lessons, how have you used what you've learned in a moment of adversity to go to a moment in your life where there was a crossroad of something difficult? Bring me into that adversity moment, how you got through it.
Well, I think whenever there's a time of down or you might be going through something, they've always taught me just whip back up and get back into shape. You can be better than whatever you're going through, and you can always, there's a light at that end. You will get through it, and time will pass, and so sometimes you just have to change certain things because you'll get through it. It'll work out well.
How do you deal with what you can't control?
With things I can't control, that's always been kind of hard, but I always try to make sure that I'm making sure the things I can control are going well, and just kind of working through it, no matter what.
Having a leader like Jimmer Szatkowski to be an extension of all the lessons you learned from your parents. What has Jimmer taught you that stays with you every day?
Probably to just keep going and always be the best you can.
So you've been here for 5 months.
Yes.
What keeps you here?
All my friends and all the nice people, and just knowing I can come into work and see all my amazing friends that I've made along the way who are family to me.
So you have these friendships, you have this connection, you're serving the community. Do you have a favorite moment working here where you did something that maybe somebody didn't expect, that was a guest at Chick-fil-A Cicero, that you maybe saw that they were having a down day or they looked sad and you did something and you just thought to yourself, I want to pay it forward?
I always love, when I am put on dining room, I love being around the little kids, and sometimes kids aren't very happy to be where they are just because that's your little kid. And so I like surprising them with stickers, and then their face instantly goes up. I'm like, yes, I love that.
What's one of the things in your life where somebody paid it forward to you? Like a sticker moment, so to speak.
Right. I'm not sure about that one. I think some people are always trying to pay it forward, which is always really helpful.
Has anybody done it here where you're somebody that you worked with just picked you up on a day where you were down a little bit?
Oh yeah, all the time. My friends constantly, if I'm running behind on certain things, they're like, Allison, how can I help you? I'm like, yes, thank you so much. And I'm just repeating, thank you, thank you, thank you. And they always make sure they're backing me up.
Teamwork is important. A lot of people try to do things by themselves. Why would you suggest to someone to be open to being a teammate more than being solo?
Being a team just gets you through everything. You can put all your talents and hard work together and just get something a lot greater than just what one person can produce.
If you were to sit here and have a Chick-fil-A meal, and whatever you chose today you had to eat for the rest of your life, what meal would you choose from Chick-fil-A?
I would choose a grilled Cool Wrap with fat-free honey mustard and a medium mac and cheese with a large Diet Coke.
Okay, all right. And that could be for the rest of your life?
Oh yeah, the rest of my life.
Okay, and you said the fat-free honey mustard.
Yes.
If you were to dip the Chick-fil-A nuggets into something, what would you choose?
Honey roasted barbecue.
Okay, honey roasted barbecue?
Oh yeah, all the way.
And a final note here, just what you want to share with anybody watching or listening that's going through a tough moment, that's having a tough time. What would be your words of advice to someone struggling right now, essentially being the light to them right now? What would you say?
Right. I would say you're going to get through it, and it might seem hard right now, but there's always a light at the end, and you will work your way out. And there's people to support you.
Allison Tanton here with us with Chick-fil-A Cicero, spreading the light between us here on Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora. And of course, make your way out to Chick-fil-A in Cicero on 7916 Brewerton Rd to see Allison and the entire team, led by owner-operator Jimmer Szatkowski, Monday through Saturday. Remember, they're closed on Sundays to honor the Lord, and we appreciate y'all. As we always say here on Wake Up Call, God bless, no stress, do your best. Allison, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
We'll talk with you all soon. Stay safe.
Yeah.